All right, came here and did a little estimate and evaluation on the irrigation system here last week, and they have a few fixes and adjustments that need to be attended to. The grass is dry over here. Need to be changing out these old brass nozzles, fixing some heads that are leaking or not going down, or that are above the ground. Changing out nozzles on these, lowering that. Thinking about changing that nozzle or the head out. Straightening that one up. These don't pop up, but they want them left that high. So we're going to change out these spray heads. This one's leaking, as you guys can see. This was an add-on from a previous irrigation guy. You can see how close the pipe is to the ground, so we're going to cut that out, lower it. Change out that nozzle, that nozzle. Back here we have some rotors that need to be changed out. This rotor doesn't pop up. You can see it's leaking from all the white sand around it. This rotor's been broke from an edge or a string trimmer. All these damages here are from the mowing crew. What else are they? Okay. Squirrel. No. In here. Run through everything real quick. As well as we're gonna do something with this. That's a rotor. As well as we have another rotor over here that's leaking. I believe it's from the roots in the trees growing into it, so we're going to have to cut that out. As well as they have this for privacy. They have these tall standpipes that are being damaged from, the trimmer from when they're trimming. You can see the nicks and stuff in them. Falling apart in my hand. So we're gonna lower them a little bit, probably back down to the original height. That way they can water the bottom of the plants, as well as some of this grass out here, or even a possibility of capping them so they don't cause more damage to the trees. There's really no reason I'm having that high. We also have sprays on the outside right here. One there, one there, that can water those. They're established, so they don't need an abundant amount of water at all times. It's not like you're establishing them and they need water every day for 30 days and then cutting it back. And over here you don't have one. Someone already cut it down. Where is it? Cut it down and added a head. So, yeah. Squeeze through here. As well as we're gonna lower this into the ground. Possibly lower that back down just to prevent leaking. Like go back down, prevent any more leaking. That's fine, there's no leaks, so I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't agree with that, but it works. It's not bending, it's not breaking, it's not leaking. It does what it's supposed to do. I might uncap that way this waters this. I mean, she's got great coverage. All the plants are thriving except for that one. That needs to be pulled and replanted, a new one. We're gonna change this pop-up and lower it down just like that. So change that pop-up since it's pop-up spray is also leaking. Everything in here is good. Maybe lower that one to prevent any more leaking from any other spots from the couplings. This one is not even, it just pops up. It's not even watering nothing. She does have a plant here, but I don't really want to make a standpipe and have it just spraying this way at the plant and then also the house. So I haven't decided what I wanted to do there yet. Possibly cap it for future use. I've already started one. I forgot to show you guys. And you can tell, another thing is we got a rotor there and a rotor up there, and you got this big gap as we walk, and then someone put a spray here. So I might change that back to its original rotor, and then you have another spray right here. So we're gonna do some adjustments, some fixes, some updates. Oh, and here's this is broken. The head's over there. I'll go grab it real quick. But I tend to use Rainbird everything. I like it. Backfill this after I flush that. Make sure there's no leaks in that, and the fittings down there. You can tell the fittings, the glue down there is from the Home Depot. It's that dark blue. But as we can see, little riser adapter on this Rainbird, and can't really fix it. It was ran over by a mower and crushed down in there, so one thing I also could probably do is add some flex. That way when the mower comes through there, it doesn't continue to break that pipe. So that's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna pull this out and add some flex. So all right, let's see what it looks like when it gets done. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, just kind of want to show you guys what I did. Ended up putting flex there. And ended up replacing this with a rotor because that's what's originally was there. I'm going to add some dirt, pack it up around there. Change out this broken spray, add some dirt, pack it in around there. We're gonna do it. Everything I took out and replaced today. Ended up replacing this one. And that one. Straightened up this one. Replaced this one. The poly nipples were broke at the bottom. We ended up burying this one like we talked about, as well as this one. We changed out those and left them as is per customer's request. Changed out the nozzles. Okay, over here we changed out a broken pipe at the bottom. New pop-up spray. Got a new rotor right here. We have a new rotor here. Got a new rotor here. I'm not sure about this one. Had to cut some roots and stuff out around it. I don't know if it's leaking down at the bottom until I turn it on. I didn't want to get that intense into it yet. Also, there was a standpipe that was up here, if you guys remember, with a rotor. Cut it down, lowered it. Didn't put it under the ground. Wanted to reach up over all this. That way the customer's still getting water beyond this over here. Where else did we go? We decided to change these out. Just lowered them to the originals. They had 15s on them, or 12s, with them standing super high. So changed them out to 8s. As well as lowered this one, like we described. Turned this one down, changed that spray to just a nozzle, left that one alone. Took this pop-up spray down, changed it to just a nozzle, and that's it. Now we gotta flush and adjust and see what happens. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched the whole thing, if you didn't, it's okay too. Let's finish this and go to the next one.